Hey, I just wanted to send a quick message to you because something happened to me in the last 12 hours that I thought could be useful, because I think it happens to a lot of people, so I thought I'd share it with you in case it could help you today. So I'm at an event in Arizona, and I had just snuck back into not sneak into, I'm in the VIP lounge, but where we can come to grab refreshments or chat with other VIPs and that kind of stuff whenever we want to take a minute away from the event. So here I am on a quick little break when the room is mostly empty, so there's not so much noise that I can't make this video for you. Anyway, so what happened was I had met a couple of people here at the event yesterday who are in an industry or in a space that I have a passion to support and get into, and I'm at the beginning of. I do different businesses, but this is one that I've decided to begin. And so I'm at the beginning stages, and I had, through talking to them, I found out they were in this space. And from that point on, it was like their advice to me was sort of heartbreaking. Like, it was all negative. Like, you probably shouldn't do it because of this reason, or it's, things are going downhill, or it's really hard to be successful, or we were in it and we're getting out of it because it's not fulfilling, or it's, whatever. Like, it was just all really, it was advice that, or feedback, whatever you want to call it, that made me doubt what I am passionate about getting into. So for, hours after that, because I was in the evening, so for hours after that, I was questioning whether I was on the right path, and should I really want to do this? Maybe I should put my focus elsewhere, and just all that kind of stuff. And talk to other people about it to sort of get their opinion. Anyway, woke up this morning thinking the same thing. Like, now I have all this doubt where I didn't have doubt before. It's funny how that happens. Then, talking to one of my other friends here at the event who just happened to run into those guys right after we had that conversation. She saw them toasting to each other for being dream killers. And here, the funny thing for me was that when they gave me the feedback, and I don't know these guys, but I was taking it to heart because I'm like, well, if they're in that industry and they're successful and they have all this stuff to say about it, then, there's something to be said for listening to people who have more experience than you. But then when I found out that they were toasting each other to being dream crushers, that changed everything for me, right? Now I'm very skeptical of any advice they would give me. So that's not really the point of this video. The point of the video is that no matter what you choose to do, there's always going to be naysayers. Always. I don't think it matters who you are, or what goals you have, or what you want to do. I think there will always be people who don't believe in you enough, or think that your goal is stupid, or just whatever it is. So, if I've learned anything just from this experience, it's just a reminder that it doesn't really matter what anybody else says. It only matters what is in your heart and what you want to accomplish. Sorry. And whether or not you want to go after it. In worst case scenario, if you go after something and it turns out to not be everything you want it to be, or you change your mind later or whatever, that's fine. You're still going to learn a lot in the process. You're still going to be able at the end of the day to say that you did it, rather than saying, maybe should I have done it, or wish I had done it, wish I had tried it, maybe I shouldn't have listened to those naysayers and I just gone after it anyway. You'll never know. So if you have something in your heart you want to do it. Who cares what anybody else says? Do it because you need to do it, and because you'll find out at the end whether it's something you want to continue doing or not. But if you don't do it just because of that, you're going to always wonder if you should have. You're going to always wonder if the reason those other people gave you that feedback, that lack of support, or whatever you want to call it, was it because they really truly wanted what's best for you? Do they in some way get a kick out of, I don't know, having some sort of power over people and what they decide to do for themselves? I don't know. But you're probably never going to be able to know what's in their hearts, because you can't read minds, you can't read hearts. So I'd say you just focus on your own. Go after it. And that's what I'm going to do. So I'm excited that it's almost good that I've been through this experience, because it's like, it was almost a test. Am I willing to go after it no matter what other people say? Or am I easily deterred? I think if you're willing to go after it, that says a lot about you. So go out there and get whatever it is you want.